Entertainment is a very popular engagement in Ghana today, even as it joins people together. Everyone has their own way of blowing off steam, as it is termed, with almost 70% of Ghanaian households having access to televisions, courtesy of the National Communications Authority, and about 98% of Ghanaians owning mobile phones of any kind. There is virtually unlimited access to entertainment of all forms. The real question is, has it all been glitters? Not much of it is positively impacting. In recent times, foul language and graphic indecency have characterized numerous TV shows and other forms of broadcasting, which are likely to poorly affect the inherent behaviors of its users. The University of Michigan pediatric research showed a high positive correlation between the TV history of children and their subsequent behaviors. For one, the gross and uncensored violence broadcasted daily have had very telling effects on our behavioral traits, especially as children, since these are the formative years. As the formative years of children begins fundamentally from infancy to 8 years of age, thus these begin to evolve into more negative traits with effects such as disrespect to authorities.
Did you know it's not just the amount of TV time that should concern parents these days? Content counts too. Alicia Smith shares what researchers found out.
A new study finds what kids watch on TV can have a positive effect on their behavior. Dr. Emma Raisman did not take part in the study, but is a pediatrician at Cleveland Clinic.
Violence on TV is much different than the violence that we were watching when we were watching TV when we were younger. And so there's a lot more of it. And the problem is that kids imitate what's on TV. So not only are they imitating it, but when they watch it a great deal, that becomes their reality. So all of a sudden, their world is a world that's much more violent.
Researchers at the Seattle Children's Research Institute studied the effect of screen time and programming on nearly 600 families. They found kids in the 3 to 5 age range who were encouraged to view less violent TV shows and watch with mom and dad ended up spending less time on violent programming up to a year later. They were also significantly less aggressive, exhibited more pro-social behavior, and watched more educational programming.
It's really important for parents to watch TV with their kids and to control what they are actually seeing so that they get a better sense of what the world is, and to watch less TV because that's going to increase their social interactions.
Researchers say implementing and upholding some of these changes at home could benefit a child's behavior. Dr. Raisman says parents play a big role in all of this, even if they can't be in the room.
Really where we want to try to make changes is not only in the amount they're watching, but in what they're watching. So there are definitely parental controls, things like V-chips, things like just different devices that will just watch children's TV. You can have a child-friendly DVR.
Complete findings for this study are in the journal Pediatrics. Alicia Smith, 7 Action News.
Gross violence is not the only horror of the industry. Indecent exposure has been a major instigator of irresponsible teenage behavior. An article by Wen Su, a journalist of the National Institute of Health, USA, showed that aggravated indecency being broadcasted is a likely factor to teenagers engaging in irresponsible sexual behaviors like rape, which consequently leads to breakdown in societal values. Society then battles with sexually active teenagers being caught in all sorts of sexually related crimes. A Ghanaian culture that respected chastity and decency is gradually being lost, a major product of wrong forms of entertainment. The Ghana Police Service recorded about 158 cases in Accra alone between 2015, indicating the effect these indecent exposures on TV have on the youth. other form of entertainment is modern music. Most music today is loaded with foul language and promotes the disturbance of peace and rebellions against authority, portraying them as cool things to be. Having always been a music-loving country, it was always going to be a selling factor in the dynamics of our culture. But the defilement of the art into something less constructive and more damaging has caused a rather steady decline in our values. The assimilation of Western music into our traditional ones usually confronts with our ideas, introducing ideas like LGBTQI and other frowned upon activities in our community. This is clearly evidence that the entertainment industry has taken a wrong turn, and it is up to us to see to it that the truth is revealed and the right thing is done. Let's entertain right. Let's make ourselves happy in the right way.